Are you better off now than you were in 2016? Here's how Joe Biden can win the debate with a single line that Ronald Reagan tried a while ago. Check it out, leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Mark in Colombia in South America. Mark, I'm sorry, I didn't notice that you were calling from outside the country. I would have put you on earlier. What's up?
Oh, not a problem, Tom. Thanks. I wanted to talk about tonight's debate. I agree with Nancy Pelosi. I don't think Biden should have consented to debate this guy, because if you do, you're normalizing this guy. He doesn't deserve to be treated as a normal presidential candidate. And by debating him, you're just throwing him a lifeline now, okay? Because he can get on there and just start lying and lying, which he will. And what's Chris Wallace going to do? Is he going to try and fact check him every single lie?
No, he's already said he's not going to.
Sorry?
Wallace has already said that he's not going to fact check anything. His job is to be invisible.
Right, exactly. So my belief on this whole thing is it's kind of a microcosm of the whole problem. The Democrats are fighting a symmetrical war, and the Republicans with Trump are fighting an asymmetrical war. And you just cannot treat this guy as a normal candidate. He doesn't deserve to be on a national debate stage. He really doesn't. With his serial line, I think Nancy Pelosi is right. Just tell him no. We're not going to debate you, because you're not a normal candidate. You don't behave in a normal way, and why should we normalize you? But obviously,
I get your argument, Mark, and I could argue it. I mean, I don't wholly disagree with it, but Joe Biden wants to be president of the United States. If somebody wants to be president of the United States, number one, they should be able to stand up to a con man for an hour and a half in front of a national audience. And so, I am very hopeful that Joe Biden will be at the top of his game tonight, number one. And number two, Donald Trump is, I mean, there's so many ways that Biden can deflate Trump. It was, 40 years ago, I think? This week, in fact, Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan had only one presidential debate. And at the end of that debate, Reagan turned to the camera and said, and I'm paraphrasing this from a really old memory, but I think I got this, Mark. He turned to the camera and he said, "The question you have to ask yourself, Mr. and Mrs. Middle America voter, the question you have to ask yourself is, are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? When you go to the store to buy things, do you have more purchasing power? Do you have a better job? Is your life easier? If the answer to that question is yes, then vote for Jimmy Carter. If the answer to that question is no, vote for me." And Biden needs to basically say that.
Well, that's true, but the thing is, I don't trust the media's coverage of the debate. They're going to normalize Trump too, and the bar is so low for him that if he doesn't just
but he is the president right now. I mean, if we could debate how aggressively the Clinton campaign should have fought against that and said, wait a minute, 17,000 votes in Pennsylvania, there's something weird going on here, I want to investigate, whatever. But he is president, and there's something normal about somebody being president. You can't get around it, Mark.
Yeah, I know. I just hate to see him be accorded all the because I don't think of him as a president.
Yeah, I'm with you, but it's an argument that we all tried to make months ago, and Nancy Pelosi tried to make, and Biden wasn't having it. So we're just going to have to hope for the best. And Joe Biden's he's not even remotely incompetent. He just doesn't speak well.